When I was 18, my younger brother blamed me for something he did, and my parents threw me out without asking questions. I spent the night in a bus station. A month later, at a family barbecue, he joked about it. Right as my grandfather walked up behind him holding the security footage, I spent the night of my 18th birthday, shivering on a hard plastic bench at the downtown bus station, surrounded by the smell of diesel and stale urine. My younger brother Tyler had always been the golden boy. I was just the shadow, but I never thought he'd destroy my life just to save his own skin. It started when my dad's home office safe was emptied out, $15,000 in emergency cash completely gone. Tyler owed money to some very bad people. I knew it, but I didn't know how desperate he was until my dad stormed into my room, holding the empty cash envelopes. Tyler had planted them under my mattress. When my dad found them, all hell broke loose. I begged them to listen. I was literally on my knees. "Dad, I swear on my life it wasn't me. Check my bank account. Check my car. Check my phone," I pleaded. But my mom just looked at me with pure, unadulterated disgust. "Don't you dare lie to us," she spat. "Pack a trash bag. Get out of my house." They didn't ask Tyler a single question. They didn't ask where he was that night, or how he magically paid off his debts the very next day. They just threw me out into the freezing rain. That night at the bus station changed me forever. When the cold seeps into your bones, it hurts. But when the betrayal of your own flesh and blood settles into your mind, it freezes your heart completely. I realized in the dark, watching stray dogs scavenge for food outside the glass doors, that my parents never actually loved me. They just tolerated me until they had an excuse not to. For a month, I scraped by. I slept on a buddy's floor. I worked double shifts at a warehouse. I blocked my parents' numbers and accepted that I was an orphan. Then I got a text from my grandfather. He was the only one in the family who never treated me differently. "Come to the family barbecue this Sunday," the text read. "Trust me, just be there." I almost didn't go, but something in his tone made me show up. I walked into the backyard through the side gate. The smell of grilled burgers hit my nose. A cruel reminder of the home I had lost. My parents froze when they saw me. My mom's face tightened. Tyler was by the grill with our cousins, drinking a beer he definitely wasn't old enough to have. When he saw me, he smirked. That arrogant, punchable smirk. He thought he had won. I hung back by the porch out of sight. Tyler was laughing with my cousin, boasting in a low voice. "Honestly, I can't believe how easy it was," Tyler chuckled, taking a sip of his beer. I just shoved the envelopes under his bed. They kicked him out so fast. They didn't even notice I bought a new dirt bike 2 days later. He was laughing so hard he didn't hear the heavy, deliberate footsteps on the wooden deck behind him. My grandfather, a retired military man with a stare that could melt steel, stopped right behind Tyler's shoulder. "Is that right, Tyler?" Grandpa's voice was quiet, but it carried a weight that silenced the entire yard. Tyler spun around, the color instantly draining from his face. Grandpa held up a large iPad. On the screen was crystal clear night vision security footage. It was Tyler sneaking into Dad's office, punching in the safe code, and stuffing his pockets with thick stacks of cash. "I installed a hidden camera in your father's office a month ago because he thought the cleaning lady was stealing," Grandpa said, his voice dripping with venom. Imagine my absolute disgust when I finally checked the cloud storage this morning. Tyler went chalk white. The beer slipped from his hand and shattered on the concrete patio. My parents stood paralyzed. The realization of what they had done to me hit them like a freight train. My mom took a trembling step toward me, tears welling up instantly. "Oh my God," she gasped, her voice breaking. "What have we done?" "Please, sweetheart, I am so sorry." I didn't yell. I didn't cry. I didn't feel anything for them anymore. I just looked at her with the exact same disgust she had given me a month ago. "You didn't ask a single question," I said, my voice dead and hollow. "You threw me out like trash. Enjoy your golden boy." I hear grand theft carries a nice sentence. Tyler started crying, begging my dad to protect him. Grandpa just turned his back on them and put a heavy, comforting hand on my shoulder. "Let's go," he said. "I'm buying you dinner." We walked out together, leaving my parents screaming at Tyler in the background. I never looked back.